famous for on the West Coast and what we're celebrating today on The Express. On today's show,
this is undoubtedly one of Whistler's finest homes.
Dream Homes, a luxury mountain escape.
Launch that boat!
An adventure expedition unlike any other.
3, 2, 1!
Highlights from the 2012 Shaw Mini Sunrun. See that and more local expression. Welcome to The Express, only on Shaw TV. I'm Mansour, filling in for Johanna Ward. I'm coming to you today from the Shaw Mini Sunrun, the 2.5K course where young runners are the main attraction. It's no question that running is a great form of exercise, but so is hitting the slopes. If you're an avid skier or snowboarder, you can do it in style in this winter palace, in Canada's best winter resort destination.
Whistler, BC. It is without a doubt North America's premier winter sport and resort destination. With stunning scenery, lavish accommodations, and non-stop entertainment, this alpine getaway is beyond world class. It's no wonder the Olympic Games were held here and why the world's rich and famous come to play and stay in style.
Dallas,
Tim,
you've got me out here in the middle of nowhere. What do you have in store for us?
today I'm thrilled to show you a 5,000 square foot dream home sitting on 5 acres, surrounded by nature preserve. This is undoubtedly one of Whistler's finest homes. You're gonna love it. This property was handcrafted with the finest of British Columbia materials to be one of the most impressive houses you will ever see in Whistler. It's truly remarkable.
And it all starts in the colossal kitchen.
So Dallas, you spent the day carving through some fresh powder, and now you're hungry. This is the place to be.
This is the only place to be, and it's the only place you'd want to be. You've got this massive granite countertop, a full 2 inches thick. There's no laminate here. It's all the real deal.
Yeah.
You've got, of course, the stainless steel stove, 6 burners, so you can cook everything for everybody. You've got your Miele espresso machine. You don't need to go to Starbucks. You just come home, you've got it all here waiting for you.
And there's no better place to relax after a big meal than the bright and cozy living room, where wood, steel, and stone come together in spectacular fashion.
You've got this incredible living room with these massive, massive timbers holding up this beautiful 20-foot high ceiling, and you're looking out to these incredible views of the Whistler Mountains through this wall of glass.
Adding to the coziness of the home are the many fireplaces, 9 to be exact.
This one's so big, it has its own foundation separate from the home.
And what's this made out of?
This is all local basalt. It was actually quarried from just down the road. So all these materials are really indicative of British Columbia.
Next, we head past the hand-carved Coast Salish totem pole and up the winding staircase where the exquisite bedrooms await. Inside the master suite is yet another fireplace built of the same hand-chiseled basalt and the same high ceilings held up by giant cedar beams.
That same high quality that you find throughout this incredible home.
Quality and style that extends into the elegantly designed ensuite.
You've got that same 2-inch granite slab throughout. You've got all the cherry wood. You've got a dual shower with the heated bench, right down to the towel warmer. To top it off, you've got a massive air tub. It is perfect for unwinding after that long weekend of shredding it on the hill.
And that's not all. Here, guests have the pleasure of staying in the ultra-luxurious guest house next door, with a full bedroom, kitchen, and living room, all constructed of the same quality materials. It's a place that'll make anyone feel right at home. But you don't come to Whistler to stay indoors, you come to experience the Great White North. And there's no better place to do that than out here.
Your backyard is the great outdoors.
Not just the great outdoors, Tim, but it's a wildlife preserve. You've got these incredible views of the mountains. And this right here is a river of golden dreams that leads right down to Alta Lake. It's one of Whistler's landmarks.
Unbelievable.
When you're in this home, you are truly in the heart of Whistler and the essence of beautiful British Columbia.
Exquisite materials, superior construction, and modern design all nestled in the majestic mountains of Canada's west coast. This truly is a winter wonderland of luxury and comfort. I'm your host, Tim Chung, and join me next time on Dream Homes.
Price tag for that exquisite piece of property, $15 million. For more information on that and other luxury properties, visit the Sotheby's Realty website at sotheby'srealty.ca. Now, no matter if you're at the top of Whistler Mountain or running the streets of Vancouver during the Shaw Mini Sun Run, you can appreciate the beauty of nature and wildlife all across the Lower Mainland. This week marked the celebration of National Wildlife Week with 2 exciting wildlife and marine conservation awareness efforts. One that connects kids, art, and nature, and one that's giving 4 rowers an adventure of a lifetime.
Take one extra special rowboat.
This boat is awesome.
We do have the world's most technologically advanced rowing boat.
Add in 4 men with matching jackets and varying skill sets.
I'm the fixer and the guy who works all the technology.
I'm the passionate one.
I'm the easygoing rookie and have very little rowing experience.
My name is Adam Creek. I'm the chief cook, head musician, and inspirational team member.
Then contemplate their common goal.
For this experience around Vancouver Island, the first thing I'm looking forward to is not dying. The second thing I'm looking forward to is trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work, and finding a way to troubleshoot so we'll be ready for the Atlantic.
That's right. The OR Northwest team will spend the next 2 to 3 weeks rowing around Vancouver Island before they row across the Atlantic Ocean. All done in the aforementioned extra special rowboat.
Well, the boat is 29 feet long, 6 feet wide.
The living space on deck is about 6 feet by 15 feet, with a smaller triangular-shaped cabin down below.
You spend all your time close to these guys, so nothing is private.
No privacy from each other or from the natural curiosity that surrounds a trip as physically extreme as the CWF Salish Sea Expedition.
I'm surprised nobody's asked me how do we go to the bathroom, honestly.
So, when asked,
There's this bucket, and it says, do it best. It's like a type of hardware store. You go to the bathroom in the bucket.
Not fancy, but functional. Still plenty of bells and whistles to float this research boat.
We do have the world's most technologically advanced rowing boat. That's because it's a research vessel. And we have a very unique perspective of the ocean. 1, because we're very close to the water, and 2, because we move so slow.
They'll be gathering data from measuring temperature and chlorophyll content to dragging for plastics in the water to using a hydrophone to listen for whales, even catching fish.
Recording that and eating the fish. I got my fishing license.
It's not just the scientific community that will benefit from this research, but also kids all over North America who'll be following the journey online.
I think for youth to be able to share that trip around Vancouver Island and the adventure, we don't know what's going to happen when they're out there. We don't know what they're going to see.
What we do know is that today's launch of the Salish Sea Expedition coincides with the launch of the 13th annual Get to Know contest and the CWF's 50th birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, CWF.
Making each of those milestones even more meaningful.
Launch that boat! Launch that boat!
Anybody can just go for a row and go for an adventure, but I think it's really important about telling the story afterwards and connecting with kids.
It'll be an adventure, and we'll be able to tell a really good story about it too.
Oh, there they go!
In Vancouver, I'm Johanna Ward for Shaw TV.
If you're 19 and under, you can enter the Get to Know contest until July 16th for a chance to win a whale watching trip. Also, follow those 4 brave rowers on their Salish Sea Expedition online at ornorthwest.com. You're watching The Express. More highlights from the Lower Mainland coming up. After the break, a musical theater favorite delighting audiences.
Big knees, big knees!
Fun fitness at the 2012 Shaw Mini Sun Run. You're watching The Express, only on Shaw TV.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.